All right, Scorpio, we are going to do a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are going to focus on the person on your mind, and we're going to see how they feel about you and what's going on. We're also going to do through the signs. So let's go ahead and get started. So, who is Scorpio currently thinking about romantically? Who's Scorpio thinking about? So, possibly another Scorpio or a Sagittarius. We have the Death card, Temperance, and the Eight of Wands. So, it also looks like something that could be transforming in the relationship, or possibly the relationship is coming to an end, or it has already, because the Death card is about something coming to an end, right? A death of something, also a transformation, but there's definitely a major change when it comes to whoever it is that you're dealing with, unless you're just dealing with a Scorpio, or maybe someone who's on the border of the cusp of Scorpio Sagittarius. But we also have travel and movement here. How does this person feel about Scorpio? So you could be dealing with, I'm getting Libra energy too here with the judgment. So possibly having a second chance. Someone may want to have a second chance. Someone may be traveling towards you or coming towards you to have a second chance. What action is this person going to take towards, that's too many cards. What action is this person going to take towards Scorpio, please? What action is this individual going to take towards Scorpio or this energy? Seven of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Cups is their action. Why the Seven of Cups? And then we have the Hierophant. So this person, there may be something with you two where there is some type of a difference, like socially, racially, religious differences as well. It could also be like just society type things where maybe people around have an issue with the relationship, but there's just something where this person may be deciding on whether or not they want to have something long term. So it's like there's options or there's decisions, a little bit of confusion too on this person's part. What is this person's true intentions towards Scorpio? What is this person's true intentions towards Scorpio? They may be concerned, will we be able to make this connection work? Can we compromise? Can our families blend? Can our way our differences blend? And it really doesn't have to be racial or religious or anything like that. It can just be different personality styles, different values, what you both hold dear as far as values. Maybe, and I am getting, especially with the Eight of Wands, communication styles. This person could have some type of, maybe they don't understand you or they find you kind of hard to read. So there's something here too about values. Intention, the Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords their intention? So possibly this person could be making a decision to go towards someone else or go in another direction. With the Lovers, maybe going towards a Gemini or a Libra. What is the energy of the connection between Scorpio and this person? What is the energy of the connection, please, between Scorpio and this individual? All right, so we have Four of Cups and the Hanged Man. Yeah, so I feel like something has already come to an end. So I feel like this is for Scorpios where a situation has already ended. And like the energy is that of really not much going on here. Not a whole lot going on because the Four of Cups and the Hanged Man, so that's pause, that's surrender, that's not accepting a cup, that's kind of just being like emotionally dull. So I don't see a lot going on because I feel like this is a situation with someone where it has ended. What does Scorpio need to know? We have the Moon, and tell us what they need to know. What, please? What does Scorpio need to know? So we have the Two of Swords and the Empress. For some of you, there could be like a mother involved, maybe a mother who's influencing or a parent who's influencing this person's decisions. Or there could be just, again, another person involved, possibly this Empress energy. So let's see how the signs are feeling about. Well, I want to know how Scorpio feels. How is Scorpio feeling about the person on their mind? So the strong energies that I'm getting here is like Taurus, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer as well, Pisces. But again, it could be anyone. How does Scorpio feel? What are Scorpio feelings towards this energy? The Nine of Swords. So you're in an energy of worrying, sleepless nights, worrying if there is, possibly worrying if there's someone else, but you're just having sleepless nights, anxiety, and worrisome. We're worried over this situation here. The Knight of Cups. You may be wanting to go towards this person, try to make things work, but you're worried about how that's going to turn out. You may want this person to come towards you, worried that they're not going to. Let's see how the signs are feeling about Scorpio, please. How do the signs, Aries through Pisces, how are the signs feeling about Scorpio? How does Aries feel about Scorpio? Healing. It says, I'm taking the time to heal, to accept the love I know that I deserve. So something that's over with, if you're over with an Aries, they're trying to heal, they're trying to gain balance back into their life. How does Taurus feel about Scorpio? How does Taurus feel? We have work. So it says this, I'm keeping myself busy with work and improving my finances. So I feel like if you're dealing or you were dealing with a Taurus, that energy is trying to focus on work, and that's kind of how they are healing and trying to balance themselves out. How does Gemini feel about Scorpio? How does Gemini feel about Scorpio, please? We said it says I choose you, and it says I'm sorry for taking so long to realize it's always been you. So possibly with a Gemini, they might be wanting to come back and work things out again here, have a second chance with the Judgment card after something has come to an end. How does Cancer feel about Scorpio? How does Cancer feel about Scorpio? We have solitude, and it says I'm taking a break from everyone and spending time alone. How does Leo feel about Cancer? Scorpio. How does Leo feel about Scorpio? We have erased, and it says, I deleted everything that reminded me of you. So a Leo may be trying to just move on, and they possibly have other options or are dealing with other people. How does Virgo feel about Scorpio? How does Virgo feel about Scorpio? We have lessons, and it says, I'm learning my divine lessons and will soon be by your side. Whether they will be by your side or not, when it comes to the Hierophant, this does speak of lessons. The Hierophant typically brings lessons, and that can be lessons in self security and being secure about yourself and how you deal with relationships and people, because if you have insecurities and you don't value yourself, then that's going to reflect in your relationships by becoming very jealous, needy, codependent, possessive, those kinds of things. How does Libra feel about Scorpio? How does Libra feel about Scorpio? haunted. It says, I am haunted by my decisions and the memories we made together. So a Libra could be feeling, this Ten of Swords could be how they feel, and they feel like they've made some type of a decision that they probably regret. How does Scorpio feel about Scorpio watching? So how does Scorpio feel about Scorpio watching? Not the right time. So if you were dealing with a Scorpio, it possibly wasn't the right time for you two to come together. There could have been other situations or people involved, or you may just have not met a Scorpio yet. How does Sagittarius feel about Scorpio? How does Sagittarius feel? We have stalking. It says, I often check on your social media to see what you're up to. So they may feel rejected by you. And if that's the case, then this individual may be the one that's stalking you because they feel rejected, or they're not feeling like they're getting anywhere else with other options. And so they're not, there's no one else that they're interested in. How does Capricorn feel about Scorpio? We have secret love, and it says, I've kept my love for you a secret. It's too complicated to explain. And then with Aquarius, we have epiphany. I didn't realize how empty my life was until you left me. And how does Pisces feel about Scorpio? Divine timing. So again, with a Pisces, maybe you haven't met one yet. You might be meeting one in the future. So tell me about this Four of Cups and the Hanged Man. I feel like for some of you, something that came to an end, possibly with someone where it didn't move, especially if it's a Sagittarius or a Capricorn energy. They could definitely be stalking you and they haven't moved on. For others of you, like a Cancer energy, that's kind of an energy of rejection. But there's something here where something didn't move forward for whatever reason. Um, Tell us about the energy between Scorpio and this person, please, and whoever is on their minds. We have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So some of you or someone may be wanting to reach out, but instead they're just stalking, and then there's some type of secret love here. So someone who's not expressing how they feel. And so as a result of that, this could end up being a missed opportunity. I also feel like with Cancer, there's a situation for those of you dealing with Cancer who may be focused on someone else here with this Libra. It could be like the mother of their children, or like an ex or someone that they were in a relationship with or married to that they're still haunted by or they still think about. And so they're not really open to other relationships. Possibly Libra energy could be like that too, or a Libra like moon energy. I feel like if you were in a long-term relationship with a Libra, then they feel that way about you, where they're still thinking about the situation with you. So tell us about this Hierophant. What is this Hierophant about? To me, it looks like there's some type of lesson here, especially if you're well, it could be anybody, but like dealing with Virgo type energy, some type of a lesson. Um, For some of you, it's also having something to do with learning to like open up and expand your horizons when it comes to people who are possibly different from you. Either them learning this lesson, you learning that lesson, or a lesson in self-esteem. Tell us about this Hierophant, please. Someone may also be like going towards religion or faith or some type of spirituality to heal, balance themselves out after an end of this connection. We also have thief. So be careful with someone who's like, um, There could be betrayal as well, so watch out for that. So it could be a lesson when it comes to that, like knowing your surroundings, the people around you. It might be quite shocking, like to find out, or it could have been a major shock to have learned of some type of betrayal when it comes to like Taurus or Virgo or Leo or just anybody. So watch out for something like that because there's definitely some type of betrayal. Because there's something that's unknown or something that's not being seen, and there's someone also that, there's betrayal in choosing somebody else that someone's not being honest about. And then others of you, there's you could be the one that's a secret, and there's betrayal, someone else is being betrayed. Or that's just a general energy. Either you're being betrayed, someone's being betrayed, a third party's being betrayed by keeping this Empress energy a secret. Because it looks like there's someone that maybe somebody doesn't know about. So we have official person. Feel like someone is, again, it's just really somebody making a decision here. Some type of decision with Judgment and the Lovers, and then somebody who's having a difficult time making a decision. But then there's someone else who's like a Gemini energy that's making and that doesn't have a hard time making a decision. They know exactly what it is that they want. So they're going after the individual that they actually want to be with. Or someone is making that decision, but it may hurt someone else. Um, Tell us about this Death card. Or rather, tell us about the Empress in this moon. Someone who possibly did not, yeah, we have epiphany here. So someone who was in the dark and wasn't sure about what they wanted. It's like someone is now making a decision and they know what they want, or someone is getting ready to because they didn't see something before and now possibly they're seeing what they want and who they want. Could be like an Aquarius, Taurus, Libra, Pisces energy, but it really could be anybody. Where it maybe something just took some time. It took some time for someone to make a realization or really understand who they wanted. Yeah, sudden wealth. I feel like it's suddenly someone all of a sudden knows and makes a decision and goes towards the person that they want to, and they make a decision to choose. So especially if you're dealing with a Gemini definitely is making a decision to choose you here. I can definitely see that. You have some other people who are not doing anything. Um, they may want to express themselves and talk, but they're not. There's others who are just healing and deciding to let this move on, let this end. There's also some type of possibly come up to when it comes to money or sudden wealth, but be careful with someone around you who might be that's not trustworthy because I'm also getting at the bottom of the deck, we're getting this imprisonment here. So be careful with someone who is not who they say, or someone around you who is not trustworthy with your assets or with something, just with your finances. Just watch out for that. Additional messages for Scorpio. Additional messages for Scorpio. It's too many. Additional message for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know? It says have a drink. And it says sometimes something is lurking and it doesn't look good. Remember, there are blessings in life that are disguised in difficulties. Let it make you better. Yeah, so you're having some kind of, you're stressed about something because you know something's not right. And for some of you, you're right because there is some type of energy around here where someone's not being honest. Someone might have options. There's also someone around who could be literally like taking money or just being a thief, or someone has someone else and keeping you in the dark, going towards someone else and making a decision. Someone's making a decision to choose someone, but it's going to hurt someone. So it could be they're making a decision to choose you, Scorpio, and it hurts someone else, or they're making a decision to choose someone else and it could end up making you feel betrayed. I feel like that's happening around like Gemini type energy, maybe Scorpio, Libra, um, this, yeah, Leo, Taurus, Virgo. But then there's also, and then Aquarius, Pisces, but then there's also an energy with Sagittarius and possibly Capricorn where they could be stalking you. So, message of advice, and then we are going to grab a angel answer card for Scorpio. Last card, card of advice for Scorpio. Advice for Scorpio, the Empress. So, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, and nurture yourself and others. So, definitely focus on yourself, focus on your money. Don't let these individuals, and if you're the one that's possibly being betrayed, don't let that bring you down. I feel like you have sudden wealth. Possibly you don't even see it coming, or there's something positive coming in for you. Just be careful of the people who are around you, that they're trustworthy, and there's someone around you romantically that possibly isn't trustworthy, but you are the Empress. Go ahead and think of a question, and we'll pull an answer card for Scorpio. What is the answer to Scorpio's question? What is the answer to Scorpio's question? We have trust and improving health. All right. So that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this was helpful. You all stay blessed, and I will catch you next time. Bye.